What's up, know-it-alls? Welcome to another episode of Wait, I Knew That with Zerl and Tucker. Today's episode is going to be fantastic. We're going to have a great time with me, Joe Blackshear, joining the show. So without further ado, I present to you Zerl and Tucker.
Yeah. Woo.
Hello.
Welcome, Joe. What's new, man?
Oh, wow, man, just, it's cliche, but, just living the dream.
Lots, just like all of us, I'm sure.
Every day is a blessing.
Yep, that's great. Tucker, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Great to have you here, Joe. Thank you.
It's great to be here, man. It's like a reunion before the reunion.
Yes, we're going to get into that reunion stuff, too.
Yeah.
Right around the corner.
So we may even have a couple speeches.
Yeah.
Or no?
You brought this up.
Maybe.
No, I think I'm...
Maybe.
I mean,
okay. We'll see.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
You've had 30 years to prepare.
So, I have, but just as everything else, my memory's going kaput, too. 30 years ago.
Yes.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yep. Right.
And we all look the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So, why don't we get into this?
Let's do it.
It is time for the Wait, I Knew That with Zerl and Tucker question of the episode. You ready? You ready for this?
I'm ready. Joe, you ready?
I am ready.
Did you know that a cloud can weigh over 1 million pounds?
That's so stupid, dude.
What?
How do you weigh it?
Right.
Science.
That's,
No, I don't believe it. Where'd you get that?
The internet. What do you mean, where'd I get it?
has to be true.
Thank you. We've
A
been
million,
over this
a million
before.
pounds?
Yep. That's what I wrote down.
Like when it's holding all that water to let go of. Yeah, that makes sense.
Scientists, they can figure this stuff out.
I just don't understand if it has that much weight to it. How it's just floating up there.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
it's an interesting thought.
Is that something about density?
Now you're getting fancy.
I don't know. I mean, you know how like water and oil, right? Like
Uh-huh.
oil floats on water, or some stuff sinks in water.
Yep.
I don't know. I've been out of school too long.
30 years. That's
Yes, sir.
That's reoccurring already. But yeah, that's what the internet told me, and I'm sticking to it. A cloud can weigh over 1 million pounds.
Well, I did not know that, and I think it's not true. We need to contact Becky to see a reliable source on the internet, find out if it's true.
This is true. Always trust your librarian.
Yeah, she would know. She'll probably let us know in the comments whether it's true or
Yeah,
not.
just check the comments.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's our fact checker, the comments. Comments of the episode would be our fact checkers.
It's a good way to do it.
I wasn't fact checking, but my comment brought me here tonight. Basically,
Yes. Yeah,
I
it
heard
did.
something you guys said. I said, "Yes, you should do that."
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
commencement speeches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what we're going to reveal
That's
today
pretty cool.
in this episode.
yeah.
Yeah. So we're like, yeah, Joe, please come. Yes.
Perfect. You got one?
Yeah. Yeah, I got one. That's just more of a fact. I guess they're all facts. Though.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way I presented mine.
I've got this one. I got this one after some extensive library research. I went through some books. In the course of an average lifetime, while sleeping, you might eat around 70 assorted insects and spiders, or more.
How many?
70, but not one night. Your lifetime.
Yeah, I understand that.
I don't think I knew that,
I didn't know that.
but I'm not
stat.
surprised by it.
No. Don't they say you do quite a bit when you sleep?
Yeah. Like in all the dead skin cells that fall off you, too.
That's a great conversation.
It is. It is. Anyway,
So
That's mine.
Yeah, very believable. I won't call for a fact check on that.
I would like to know what the other bugs are. I mean, just like little mites or something, probably.
Sure.
Little tiny bugs.
Little skin mites or ants that you bring in from outside.
Yeah, spiders. I don't like spiders.
Yeah.
That's what she does. She doesn't really listen to us. She sits over there and reads. That's what she does the whole episode.
No, I was just looking to see if she was
Awake?
smiling about this insect talk.
Well, we talk about it all.
Yeah, she puts up with a lot.
Yes, she does.
So Joe, I hear you've got one.
Yeah, I brought one. So mine, is kind of inspired by the whole World Cup thing going on.
Okay.
And we just celebrated, 250 years of awesomeness and independence.
Yeah.
So I've always been just like mesmerized by eagles. Where I live, my office is right over a lake, and I see eagles occasionally, and I always run out there with my binoculars or, just soaring over the lake.
You got bald eagles out there?
Bald eagles, yeah.
Awesome.
And it's just such an awesome sight to see. It just makes you super proud to be an American. And so
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of really cool things that eagles do that no other birds do. They're just super unique. They do some cool stuff. But in preparation for tonight, I learned something new about them. And it's this fact. It's a wait, I knew that fact kind of a thing. And now I know. I didn't know before. But they can actually close a transparent third eyelid. And so basically this membrane acts like built-in goggles. So as they are protecting their eyes while still allowing them to see during high-speed dives or windy conditions. So that's pretty cool. It's like eyelid engaged, and they can, still see, and their eyes are protected because they're getting up to pretty big speed,
Yeah.
crashing down to catch an animal or something.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that either. Nice
Yeah.
job.
I
You
didn't
stumped
know
us,
that.
Joe.
Oh, all right. They
You
can,
won.
they can also see a rabbit a mile away.
A mile away.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep.
Can you see how fast an eagle can fly, a bald eagle? Can you find out that information?
Flying through trees and diving into water for fish. I imagine
Yeah,
they go after the fish too,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
30 to 40 miles an hour.
30 to 40 miles an hour.
That's still pretty fast.
Yeah.
Well, wait, hold on. Diving and swooping 75 to 100. Cruise around 30 to 40.
Okay.
That's pretty quick.
Yep. Once you tuck them feathers, boy, turn into a rocket.
Yes, sir. Well, thanks, Joe.
Yeah, good facts, everybody.
That's good facts.
Those are, I'll remember those. I think. All three of those. Memorable information that I can share with the youth.
I've already forgot the first one.
It was
But that's what I deal with daily.
yeah, it was Zerl's, so
clouds.
it wasn't important. Oh yeah, the clouds.
The clouds.
It was
Clouds are heavy.
The clouds, insects,
We
and
ate
eagles.
spiders. Yeah, and eagles.
That's
Clouds, insects, and eagles.
good.
Nature.
Good trifecta.
Everybody
Yeah, I
had
mean-
nature.
You never know what you're going to get on this show.
Yeah.
Never.
But you know what?
What's that?
How many of the last episode was nature?
The Dobson fly. The pig. They can't look up. I mean, I think they're all nature. Nice job to all of us.
You've got a theme.
Yep.
Theme within a
Nature.
theme.
Now we got to change the name of the podcast.
Okay, I don't have to look up questions anymore. So we're all good.
I'll find some way to make you work.
All right.
All right. Let's turn to the man of the hour. Joe, what have you been up to for the last 30 years?
Well, the last 30 years, college education, start a career, start a family. I've got 3 kids, 2 dogs, been married for 23 years. Just June 21st, actually. So,
Oh,
and
just
I
went
really
by.
just, played a lot of softball. And then most recently, my past 3 years or so, pickleball has become my passion. For me, it was, it got me back community for one, but also just activity that I could stick with,
Yeah.
I had heart failure, quadruple bypass surgery. But prior to that, I was doing mud runs and warrior dashes and boot camps, flipping tires, swinging those big hammers at tires and just
Yeah.
body weight exercises and was keeping up with people half my age and got sick with heart failure. And then I did a long recovery, did a lot of walking, tried to do the weight thing, or, just didn't, I don't know. I just never went back to the same type of training that I really enjoyed. And then I found pickleball randomly at a family tournament, never played before. It was a memorial family tournament. And I was like, what is pickleball, And so now that's kind of what I've been up to is my family. I love to vacation, and I'm in real estate, which I'm sure we'll get into, and then pickleball.
Yeah.
And my dogs. I walk my dogs every morning. So
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Got to stay active. Got to stay active. Yeah. Been to Chicken and Pickle, but never played pickleball.
I played one match. Is that what they call it, a match or a game? Whatever.
I'm not
I
sure.
played it one time.
Probably a game.
It
Yeah.
was fun. Not sure on the scoring. The scoring was kind of confusing to me a little bit, but I'm sure you played enough. It's easy breezy for you. But
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I played it.
Yeah. That takes some picking up, so to speak, but it still happens where, like, what's the score?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, all the time. It happens a lot, actually.
I didn't even know it was different than
Yeah.
tennis.
You play to
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's,
you play to 11, and each team gets 2 serves. So you call your score first, then the other team's score next, and then are you the first or second server? So
Are you in a league? Or have you been in a league?
I have been in. I've done a few tournaments, multiple tournaments, and I did do a league one time where it was like every Friday night.
Yeah.
But I'm not in any leagues right now. No. Serve It Up Buttercup is a club that I think I would start. Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
I don't know where that came from, really, to be honest, but I just made some Chat GPT branded, make me a branded post, and because it obviously knows I love pickleball, that it said that I'm the founder of Serve It Up Buttercup Pickleball League or pickleball team. I was like, yeah, that does sound like something I would do.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
It's catchy.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
got a ring to it, definitely.
That's funny.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to get out of the way. Joe Blackshear. I want to talk a class of 96 class president.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was the
Okay.
class president.
I texted Zerl the other day. I'm like, Joe was class president, right? Question mark. He's like, what did you say?
I think
I'm
said
sure, yes. And I'm like, I'm sure? Question mark?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm sorry. It's been a long time for me.
Oh, that's okay.
I didn't pay much
It was
attention.
more just I don't know, figurehead. I think. Can we say names?
I think so. I don't.
JG, the student body president. She had the power.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know who
Yeah,
she
so,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's actually helping me plan our reunion
Okay.
a
Yeah.
little bit. I mean, she picked the date. Her and
That's next month.
TM.
Yeah.
I don't know that it matters,
I don't know that it matters
We're all
either.
friends.
I mean, yeah.
but yeah, it is next month.
So he was our class president. That's great. No, I don't mean that bad. I mean, Joe and I played high school football together.
Yes, we did.
And I'm just going to throw out some great compliments to you. I love playing football with you. You had the leadership, the heart, and the brains of that whole team. I mean, this cat is smart as can be. I mean, anyone that knows him knows that he's smart.
Yeah.
But there was a reason that you were the main man on our defense because you knew everything. And
No, thank you.
always level-headed, just caring individual ever since I've known you. And it's awesome.
Where do you think that leadership quality comes from? Because, president of student council, the compliment you just got from Tucker.
Yeah, that's really nice.
It was supposed to be real touchy-feely, but I stopped.
No, that was awesome. Well, where it came from, first and foremost would have been my upbringing. My mom, single parent, but also like she had the wherewithal to, surround me by my grandpa. So, he was basically kind of like my father figure, so to speak, for the most part. He's a great man, great character, great work ethic. And then I actually was the class clown before you guys would have known me because we didn't go to the same middle school.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I was the class clown. That's kind of how I made friends. And, I don't know. what that says about your personality, but I just thought I had to be the jokester. Well, I actually it was Miss Hogan, and this was in middle school.
What middle school you go to?
Maple Park.
Maple Park.
And so, yeah, Miss Hogan was just known for no nonsense, just like she was a science teacher. And she set me straight. She took kind of an interest in me, project kid probably, because we got to know her outside of school because my brother was hospitalized for a really long time. And so she was almost like his connection back to school, coming to the hospital. And so that's how she kind of adopted our family, so to speak. And so anyway, she just kind of like, I was in trouble a lot before she set me straight, so to speak. So that kind of set me down a different path of being more of taking school seriously and being more of a leader. And then the final thing, Grandpa, Miss Hogan, obviously my mom, was I was really active in Boy Scouts. And so that gave me a lot of leadership opportunities that you don't otherwise get because it's the troops I was in. We were always scout led, so you plan the meetings. You're a leader. You get leadership opportunities early, and so yeah. So I think that's probably
what
where
troop
some
were
of it
you
came
in?
from. Well, let's see. I was in a few troops. I think I may have gotten kicked out of one. So, I still slipped throughout my life. I still slip today. I mean, we're human. But I started in 122, which was in Avondale.
Okay.
And then I was in Ben Ernest's dad. I'm dropping names. His dad was the scoutmaster. And so I went over there. He's my best friend. That one was in Avondale. I'm getting a little bit confused. Anyway, and that was like 48, or I don't even remember, 179 at Avondale Methodist Church. And then we almost didn't get our Eagle. We didn't stay in and finish what we had started, both Ben and I. And his mom really pushed us to get back into it. And then for that, we got back in and went to like a kind of an inner city troop, Troop 48, and they were off of Independence Boulevard. So,
Gotcha. I was over in Gracemore, 707.
Yeah.
So Eagle. You got your Eagle, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we finished. I used to fundraise for scouts, and I would tell the story like, now, if I told you I turned 18 on December 19th, what day do you think I did my board of review? Now, for Eagle, you have to finish all the requirements before your 18th birthday.
Yeah.
So I'd tell that story, and it's a true story. I did my board of review probably on the 18th or maybe the 17th with a day to spare. We're racing our paperwork to council to turn it in, and they say I don't want to make this all about scouts, but you start chasing car fumes and perfumes, girls and cars, and you get those things that you prioritize over things like that.
Yep.
And so, we got back in it. We had some adults that had kind of the foresight, so to speak, to encourage us to finish. And I'm happy that I did.
Yep.
I have a son that's an Eagle Scout.
Very
That was
good.
a lot
Great.
of fun as an adult to go back through the program. And we had tons of experiences together that we otherwise would not have had.
Yeah.
I'm just restarting with my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. My boy made it to the
good
Pinewood
times.
Derby, whatever age that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Cub Scouts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cub Scouts. That's about how far I made it.
Yeah.
So I had a little scout in me, but I didn't. My dad was a scout leader for a long time, and my parents split, and he moved to the city kind of around the same time that I was coming up in scouts, and then he wasn't a scout leader. He got both my brothers, I think, are Eagle Scouts. Got them through, and then left me all alone. But it wasn't his fault. It was the scout leaders that had us playing soccer on the asphalt that made me mad. That's when I quit.
Oh, gotcha.
That's when I quit.
That's the fun stuff.
No, that was terrible. We had a huge field right there, right next to us. So we're playing soccer on the asphalt.
Oh, geez.
With some loose rock here and there.
Yeah,
Loose
and
gravel.
then I fall down and I get a strawberry, and it hurts. And I'm like, this is stupid. There's grass right there. And so I was done
Gotcha.
after that.
Yeah.
Honestly, who knows if I would have gone all the way to Eagle if my dad wasn't involved. He was scoutmaster and stuff for many years for me and my brother. So we both got that achievement out of the way, though. But I enjoyed my time doing it. I
Yeah.
loved camping out and stuff.
Yeah, for me and my brother, it was our chance to take a vacation just because of the economic situation of our family. So we would fundraise all year long. I got some funny stories. We can do that later, but I got some funny stories of the fundraising we did. It was paper drives back when you could recycle papers, when everybody was getting the paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our scoutmaster would pick us up on like Saturday mornings, and he had 3 station wagons. So the green dragon, the brown bomber, and the white ghost. Me and my brother made a game out of it, guessing which one he would be in that day. But I just have memories of us swimming through the station wagon, probably looking for dirty magazines. And then we had all these people that set out their newspapers, and we'd pick them up and then take them somewhere downtown and get paid by the pound. And then we would go and down to the Riverside Corner Cafe.
Yeah.
And
The OG.
it was the best meal I had all week too. So
Yeah.
that teaches you being thrifty, which is one of the scout laws, earning your own way. And so,
Yep.
yeah, so yeah, I had a great time doing it as well and learned a lot. Still can make fires, today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Forgot all the knots, but that's the thing. It's they teach leadership through the scouting program.
Right.
That's what it's really about. And trying to make it fun enough so that you get those life skills that you'll never lose. You may forget all your knots, and I had to collect 50 bugs and put them on a board. Like with a little needle, like we were talking about bugs earlier.
Little push pins.
And I couldn't tell you 10 bugs names today, but a lot of those things they stick with you for a lifetime.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good. You got one?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Your involvement with the FCA. I know you were big on the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in high school, right?
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
How did that influence you? And how did you get involved in it? Were you involved in it before high school, or did
No,
it
no,
just came along during high school?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't involved. But how I got involved was through Coach Stanley.
Coach Stanley, yeah.
Yeah. He would pick me up and make sure I could get to either practice or to those meetings.
He's a good dude.
It was just my mom, my brother, and myself. And she would a lot of times work the night shifts or the second shift. So if I got home from school on a bus, there was no way I was getting back, or something early in the morning or whatever. So, yeah, he really took me under his wing and took interest in me. I was a good football player, so that helped. And I think I probably had a crush on his daughter, too.
Yeah.
So that probably, go for the crush and stay for the message, maybe. That probably was what it was.
That's great.
But, yeah, interestingly enough, I actually kind of got a little bit involved with them later in life, or, just very little. Just actually toured their big headquarters right across from Royal Stadium.
Yeah.
They've got a big museum of the work that they've done all around the world. It's a great organization. And
They've got a museum there.
yeah, it's like their headquarters. Yeah, you probably just go in there. It's just kind of the history of the organization,
Sure.
their goals and missions and things like that. I know. I just remember planting my first tree with Coach Stanley we did like a beautification day at Winnetonka.
Yep.
Planted my first tree. And so to this day, I have kind of a love for planting trees and shrubs and everything else and making things beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which kind of led you into another time in your life.
Yeah.
I know. Because I know Steve heard you on the radio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If I were to tell you back whenever we were playing high school ball together that I was going to wake up, it's probably 10 years ago or so. I don't remember. I think I hit you up on Facebook after I heard you. I was going to turn on the radio in the morning and hear you on the Toby Tobin show talking about plants and trees and all this stuff, grass and what you need to throw on your lawn. I mean, I never would have thought that was possible back, in the 90s whenever we were playing together. I never thought I'd be listening to Toby Tobin's show on a Saturday morning either.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I remember, I think I hit you up on Facebook after that.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember hearing you. I'm like, that's Joe Blackshear. That's crazy. You know?
You probably hadn't heard from me in a long time.
Yeah.
I just showed up on that show. Yeah.
I remember hearing you there, and then it's like you just blew up. Like, you're everywhere. I'll admit I didn't get on Facebook that much until we started doing this podcast, so I can pimp it a little bit, throw it out there.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Man, you're like everywhere. Every day, here's another one. Here's Joe again. I love your real estate videos, your tour videos. I saw one the other day. I'm like, man, I'm going to write that down because I'm going to say, this is my favorite one you got, Joe. And then like 20 of them came out since then. but I like this one. This is one of my favorites. You said you told the story about the guy who kept getting rejected or got rejected for the job. And it was when you don't get what you want, that's God's protection. And when you do accomplish something, that's God's direction.
Yeah.
That really stuck with me. I'm like, that's pretty awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, there's 20 more, and I could have wrote them all down.
Yeah.
So follow this guy. If you guys aren't following, follow Joel Blackshear on Facebook there.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. TikTok, Facebook. I don't do much on Instagram. I wish I would have started there first, to be honest. I mean, there's a saying in my profession, I'm a real estate agent, and it's don't be a secret agent and marketing over everything. So I have helped, believe it or not, I've helped 4 1996 graduates from our class with their home purchases or their home sales.
Yeah.
4, and it'll probably continue. And in some cases,
you're gonna get more.
Actually, I'm about to help 2 more. And in some cases, I haven't really stayed connected, but you follow each other on Facebook, so you know what they do. And you like to work with people that you know, like, and trust. And I have a certain personality. I'm not for everybody, and I get that, but I'm going to be for somebody, you know. And actually, that story I heard on Tuesday at my taco lunch. I do tacos.
Yeah.
Tacos, barbecue, or, you know, whatever. But we do a lunch with a tight group.
That was just Tuesday?
Yeah. So, I heard the story on Tuesday. Now, I've been saying that saying, if you don't get what you want, it's God's protection. If you get what you want, it's his direction. I've been saying that for a while. So I know I've done one other video on it as well.
That's probably the one I saw.
Yeah,
I didn't just catch up on this Tuesday.
I'm not trying I'm not trying to do anything here. And then that just gave me the idea for that little talk during my morning walk.
Yeah.
And I did that the next day. And a lot of times I just hear something and I just think, oh man, that's pretty cool. I'm going to share that. And
Yeah. I never scroll by. If I see you've got a video on, I watch it.
He's got a lot of videos.
Entertaining, man.
Yeah.
You're entertaining.
They're all entertaining. I mean, you got the personality, the presence. I mean, everything about you. I mean, it's like you're built for it.
Well, thank you.
You know?
I like to call it edutainment. There's some that have nothing to do with education, and those are the fun, quirky ones. But then I try to mix in where I am trying to share a message, like about real estate usually, or home buying, home selling. I still try to keep my own personality in it.
Smoke detectors.
Yeah. The ceiling birds. The chirping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was at a house today, and man, they had 5 of them not installed, and they said it was the batteries. I'm like, okay.
Oh, my gosh.
The house was remodeled less than a year and a half ago, but okay. Hard to believe.
Yeah. So what made you get into real estate?
Well, I grew up with housing insecurities, living in my grandparents' basement. The first home I ever lived in was a terrible experience. My mom was married to an alcoholic and abusive guy. But while we were there, it was a rental, and the guy 2 doors down was the owner and landlord. And it just fascinated me. He owned his home, the home in between us, and then our home. And so I think the bug got planted really early. And then I dated a girl in, I guess, my first year of college. And some of the most successful people, I could tell they were professionals, and I get to asking what they do, and they were insurance agents and real estate agents, but they all invested in real estate early. And so that is kind of what lit the spark, but I didn't do anything about it for another 20 years or so. Wow. But I studied a long time, like watched everything I could on gaining a base of knowledge. And I remember we were in Florida, this would have been 10 years ago, because I've been doing this for 10 years now. And I was watching Vacation House Hunters, you know. I'd watch it every morning, whether my family was still waking up. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that. I love vacationing to Florida generally, or somewhere warm. And it just inspired me to do what they were doing, because it was basically like buy a vacation home where you love to go every year and then rent it out the whole rest of the year and have it paid for. And so that was what I thought I would do or thought about doing. But we didn't start there. We started in our own backyard. And then it's almost become kind of my mission, if not ministry. In a lot of cases, and my company is called Signal Home Solutions, which is signal means truth or true. So True Home Solutions. And we've done temporary housing for they'll go into the abuse shelters with women and children.
Okay.
And then when they're ready to find a place, we've housed them there and worked with Rosebrooks organization. We've worked with a lot of organizations, churches, getting people off the streets, where the church pays for their startup, their deposit and their first month's rent. And I mean, we've done that a little bit. We've worked with single men who their kids were in the child protection services, or at least until they could find a good place to give them to come home to. Mm-hmm. I mean, these are just a few of the stories, and so I think that's what I really like with what I've been able to do. Just as far as I say this every speech I give, I might as well share it here. And I speak a lot around the community to my peers and colleagues in real estate, but to live a life of significance, not one seeking success. And so try to do that a lot, as spending my limited time here on this earth trying to do things that I find significance in. And you really start to hone in on that when you have a life scare like I've had. And we might get into that a little bit, my heart surgery. And so the latest thing that I've started with a partner is sober living homes. Really? Our first one's in Clinton, and we're looking at a few other cities too, where we basically buy, renovate a home, and then work with Compass Health and other places to house men. It's a men's sober living home. It's a year program to try to get their lives back together after they've had maybe a major event coming out of prison, or just, off the streets even, or whatever they're dealing with, the addiction they're dealing with. And so that's been something I'm really kind of renewed purpose, because there for a while I was just rehabbing homes and putting out rentals and selling remodeled homes. And we started this in December, so we're not even a year in yet, but we've got 13 residents right now that are at various stages of their rehab and their housing. So,
fantastic.
Yeah. It's great work.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great, man.
I install glass. That's all I do.
Yes. Tucker.
Yeah, thanks. No,
You
that's
too.
awesome.
You too.
That's awesome. I didn't know it was that involved.
Yeah.
There's a lot. You got a lot of goodness in your heart, and you're putting it out there, and you're sharing it with everybody.
Yeah.
You're doing, I guess, the Lord's work is what you're doing.
Well, I do feel like the whole, what's the saying? It takes a village to raise a child, or something along those
that.
lines.
It takes a village.
It takes
yeah.
a village.
Yep.
So I just had tons of people that poured into me, because I could have been a story that was totally different, So I had a ton of people that recognize that, like the Coach Stanleys of the world. There's other administrators at Winnetonka that knew my situation. And so that's really what is the motivation, is all the people that poured into me, to try to pay it forward, so to speak. And I mean, I know I have tenants that right now that I've got work to do on their homes to make them a true home solution. So I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get to you. If you're listening to this and you're thinking,
they're listening, Joe.
My AC doesn't work. You're on the list.
They're listening.
Because there's a few ACs I need to get going better.
Yeah. I had to clean mine out yesterday because it stopped cooling.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go out there and spray her down, let the pipes thaw out, and kick it back on this morning.
Yeah.
But had the fans cranked up last night. So,
Yeah. What's up?
how about a little Tucker Time coffee?
Oh, man. Joe,
Yeah.
do you like delicious coffee drinks?
I love delicious coffee drinks.
Then you're going to love Tucker Time Coffee.
Tucker Time? I believe I will.
Tucker Time Coffee has been family owned and operated for 2 years. Now, Tucker Time Coffee has delicious iced coffee, sugar-free options.
Sugar-free.
And it's not only delicious, but it's nutritious for your brain, for your body, the way you feel. I had 3 or 4 of those last week.
Yes.
I was like a rocket.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. We went out there and saw them for the 4th of July, and, it was a nice rainy day.
Yeah.
Well, they were still pretty busy. But, yeah, it was good stuff. Tucker Time Coffee. Check them out on Facebook.
Okay.
Tucker Time on Facebook. Tucker Time Coffee.
Tucker Time?
Are we doing our little speeches? And then we're going to talk about the reunion.
Yeah.
There's something really cool at this year's homecoming that I think our whole class should show up and show out that I'm excited about. I can't say anything other than that's a teaser. We're having a reunion on the 22nd of August. In addition, this would be like a bonus, a Sunday tailgate at the Royals. If I had my pickleball barn built at my house, I would do an event there because I do concerts at my house, and that's something I really want to do is
Concerts?
build a pickleball barn.
Zerl's ears just perked up.
Concerts at your house?
Yeah. I've never had a full band. We've always been more low budget. Like there's sites, and I've had people reach out to me like they're traveling through Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
They've got one night on a Friday, but they're open Saturday, Sunday, and like, hey, for housing and $400, I'll put on a show. So yeah, we've done that quite
Nice.
We've done that a little bit. It's a lot of fun.
Wow.
Very cool.
Cool. August 22nd, 30-year reunion. Winnetonka, class of 96. It has been said.
There we go. By the time this airs, we'll have it in the comments.
Yeah.
Right.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, are we ready for this? Are
Okay.
you going first, Joe?
What's the premise again? Like,
Well,
if you like a speech to your
yeah,
18-year-old son.
here's the deal. A while back, whenever my stepson graduated this past year, and then my stepdaughter, the year before that. And so I was sitting there listening to these kids make these speeches,
Yeah.
and I found myself being inspired by these 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I said, Zerl, we should write commencement speeches for the class of 96.
Mm.
And you're about to find out why we didn't get selected to write any speeches.
Okay.
Who did the speeches? Was it? I don't even know who talked for our class. That's all a blur.
Yeah.
Graduation is just a blur to me. Most of high school is just a blur to me.
So I welcomed everyone. So that was very brief.
I remember that.
As the president, that was my role in that night. But I think it was generally it's the valedictorian,
Right.
And maybe the next one down.
Yeah, but now there's like 27 valedictorians.
Yeah,
So, but typically there's like 3 kids that give a speech.
yeah. And you're right. I don't remember.
And they do a really good job. It's better than mine. You're about to find out. But Chris is going to be first.
All right.
I am.
Looks like he's ready. He went through. Is yours AI? For real, it is, isn't it? It is. It is. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. I don't care.
I
You
think his
cheated.
wife just sent him his homework just now.
I do
he-
not
He cheated. Go
have
ahead.
the time to sit down and think about what I would have said 30 years ago.
Mine's.
So I do have some help.
Whoa.
I've got some help. Okay. Testing. Is this thing on?
We need some of that.
Hey, I was started.
That was actually part of the speech.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, sorry.
Let's try this again. Testing. Is this thing on? All right. Faculty, parents, people who actually studied, and most importantly, the class of 1996, we made it. To be completely honest with you, I have no idea why the administration asked me to stand up here today. When they called me into the office, I genuinely thought they finally figured out who clogged the toilet in the guys' locker room. If this speech is supposed to be about academic excellence, they definitely grabbed the wrong guy. My GPA this semester was closer to the price of a gallon of gas. But hey, as the great philosophers in Weezer once said, if you want to destroy my sweater, hold this thread as I walk away. I don't know what that means, but it feels deep. Look, we've been through a lot to get to this place today. We survived the devastating loss of Selena and Tupac. We mastered the Macarena. We saw the launch of the Nintendo 64, which, let's face it, is the real reason half of us failed our finals last month. I might not be leaving this school with a scholarship to Harvard, but I am leaving with something far more prestigious. Yesterday, the coach confirmed that I am officially the all-time school record holder for the most turnovers in a single basketball season. Thank you. Thank you. They told me it was a tragedy, but a record is a record, right? They said it couldn't be done, but I proved that if you pass the ball directly to the opposing team's center 14 times in one game, dreams really do come true. Space Jam comes out this November, and if Michael Jordan needs someone who can accidentally throw it to the other team, my pager is on. But high school isn't just about what happens in the classroom or on the court. It's about the spaces in between. For me, it was about that 30-minute window of lunch, standing in a circle in the courtyard, trying to keep a little bead-filled sack in the air, using nothing but pure vibes. To my hacky sack crew, we never achieved the ultimate 20-kick consecutive stall, but the dream lives on. As we head out into the real world, things are changing fast. People are talking about this World Wide Web thing like we're all going to be using it. Personally, I think the future is exactly like that Dishwalla song, Counting Blue Cars. Just counting cars and hanging out. So what is my grand advice to the class of 96? Always rewind your VHS tapes before returning them to Blockbuster. Be a decent human being. And when life gets overwhelming, just remember the wise words of Oasis. Don't look back in anger. Or at least, don't look back at my report card. To all my friends out there, thanks for letting me copy your science homework in the hallway 5 minutes before it was due. I literally wouldn't be on this stage without you. To the teachers who gave me D-minuses just so they wouldn't have to see me again next semester, thank you. And to the class of 1996, keep your flannel shirts baggy, keep your Discman from skipping, and whatever you do, don't let anyone tell you what playing hacky sack isn't a viable career path. Peace out, guys. And then I would drop the mic, but I don't want to break it. That's it.
Man,
That's an excellent job.
it really knows you, though, because of all the music references.
Man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all you got to do is put in some keywords. AI does a great
Yeah.
thing.
Producer, can you send me one?
But that was fun.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That was really well done. Mine's going to be, this is going to be terrible. This is going to be terrible. Okay. Are you guys ready? Sorry we're putting you through this, Joe.
No, this is awesome, guys.
This is awesome. You
Seriously.
should have wrote one. You
Nope.
could just
I
you could
came
just
here
spout
to-
one off the top of your
I
head.
came here to hear your guys's. Nope.
Okay.
It's all good.
He's given us so many inspirational quotes tonight. It's
I know. If
God
I
knows
would have
both
known him
of
in
you.
1996, I would have put him in the speech. All right. Here goes. It's basically, here we go. Hello. Welcome all to the class of 1996 Winnetonka High School commencement ceremonies. On behalf of the entire graduating class, I would like to thank you all for your support over the past 4 years in getting us to this moment. My fellow classmates, congratulations. We have made it. The past 4 years have been long for some and short for others. Regardless of how long your journey seemed, it should have only taken 4 years at the longest. Then there's supposed to be some laughter because there's some people that were longer. Right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
That was
so,
funny.
It's called a victory lap.
All right. It's been said that these are the best years of our lives. We just don't know it yet. Are they, though? Will we miss these years 30 years from now when we are a handful of years from a midlife crisis and dealing with bills, jobs, family, and the ever-changing world that surrounds us? Having to cope with loss, the loss of jobs, the loss of homes, the loss of family and friends. When you think of it that way, then yeah, sure sounds like these are the best years that we've had and we're ever going to have. Life's going to suck now, huh? Well, what if I told you I think it's going to be both sucky and amazing from here on out? What if that's just what life is? Life is like a roller coaster. There's ups, downs, it's fast, it's slow, side to side, and then you throw up. But you still get back on the coaster once you feel better. At least some of us do. We all have to get back on, because in the end, it's a fun ride. We get off smiling and laughing, talking about this loop and that turn, and that time your friend threw up on themselves. And with each other's help, we ride it again. Now we're going to leave here today as graduates and young adults. We're also going to be dumb, inexperienced, brave, immature, strong-willed, timid. Oh, and some of us will be smart. But don't fear for us, for we are forged through change and adversity. We've seen Waco, Nelson Mandela, OJ, the end of the Bosnian War. That's right. That's right. Record-breaking snowfall on the East Coast, the Atlantic Olympics bombing, Jurassic Park, Forrest Gump, the Spice Girls, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Unabomber. So many more. And you can all find them on the World Wide Web, just like I did. We have been forged by many changes our entire life. Now look around. Find your best friends amongst you. Now say goodbye. Because it's going to happen. Maybe not a year or 2 or even 3. But they will not be there by your side anymore to carry you through life's challenges. And that's okay. You're ready. You have been preparing for this moment your entire life. As we all go out into our lives as the graduating class of 1996, I want to wish us all good luck. It's an ever-changing world, and we need to change with it or be left behind. Thank you all again for helping get us to this moment. Teachers, friends, family, we aren't here without you. Thank you. We love you. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Good night.
Yeah.
It was rough. But see, that's why we don't write speeches. Well, that's why I don't write speeches.
That was good.
I don't know. Yours was really good. I really liked yours. I'm really partial to yours.
Because I didn't write it. You wrote yours.
Mm-hmm. That was the assignment. But you cheat, so that's fine.
I thought I covered my grades in that speech.
Anyway, our listeners can vote. They can vote. They can leave a vote in the comments, and we'll see who the winner is, and the loser buys dinner.
For what? Oh, that?
Yeah, who had the better speech? I'll go up against your AI stuff. I'll do it.
Oh, you're going to get the sympathy vote.
Yep.
I thought they were both great. And
Thanks, Joe.
I think there needs to be a wild card during the selection of who gets to speak. It shouldn't always be the person with the best grades, you know? Or
Yeah.
at least maybe they get it because they earned it, but somebody else too.
Yeah. Speaking of that, they have a teacher
That's a
come up
good
and
idea.
speak now, I guess. And my daughter, she graduated from Staley, and the students vote. They put in a vote on what teacher is going to get up there and give the speech. And they voted for this one teacher, and I think it was a prank because they knew she talks and talks and talks. She was up there for probably 40 minutes
Jeez.
talking, and it had nothing to do with the graduating class. She was just talking about her life. And there were pauses in her speech, and then it got so long that everyone started cheering.
Is this the
And
end?
then she kept going.
Wow.
It was terrible.
She was-
So, what's the name of your business, Joe?
it's real easy.
Joe Blackshear Real Estate. And then what is the True Home Solutions? Is another?
Yeah, so that's
That's
Signal Home Solutions. That's
Oh, I thought it was True Home.
well, Signal is synonymous with true or truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where you got that. Yeah.
You're right.
True Home Solutions actually probably like what is Signal, you know? So
So,
Signal Home Solutions, and yeah, that's kind of the LLC, if you will, that we do our rentals in.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to the reunion.
Wherever it is.
Yeah.
Do you guys think the people would go to the Royals game the Sunday after?
I'll go.
Yeah. And that could
That's
be
all that matters.
that could be family, family, and
Yeah.
it'd be kind of fun.
Well, it'd be real fun is if we could get a suite out there.
Yeah.
Get one of those Hall of Fame suites. But I
Well,
ain't got the money for it.
Well, my wife has a cousin, and this is who I reached out to first, that is a leader, manager in group ticket sales. So
Wow.
I don't know if she can pull any strings and get us a suite, but you're right. That would be fun.
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
And then it'd just be like, do the reunion. Sweet.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, right?
Sweet
You know what I mean?
in a suite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know they're expensive. I'd even be willing to chip in. Just get a head count. Be like, hey,
Yeah.
we're going to do the suite.
I'll look
It's
in,
going to be $100 a person.
I'll look into it.
I'm in.
Yeah. I mean, I throw parties, concerts at my house, and it's usually I cover everything with the artist, and then we raise funds for one of my favorite charity organizations called Project Happiness, Lee Summit.
Okay.
So look them up.
Project Happiness.
Yeah, because and what I say
Lee
is
Summit.
I'm happy to be in real estate. I say that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So Project Happiness is like just it started. It might have started around COVID, or no, they were already going before that. But they did some, brought some people together during that time. But they're celebrating their 10 years, and they make these positive affirmation yard signs that say, life's better in flip flops, or keep going, or just these really cool like positive affirmations.
Yeah.
And Jennifer, the founder, is going to be thrilled that I talked about it here, if it makes it into the episode. But anyway.
Oh, it's going to make it.
It'll make it.
Yes.
Cool. So, yeah, it's Project Happiness, Lee Summit, Mo. And basically, yeah, so you drive down her street specifically because she puts out these signs on Saturdays. You can go and you make a donation and take a sign home and put it in your yard.
Okay.
And I've had them in my yard quite a bit, but you drive down her road and it's like it's my favorite road to drive through in Lee Summit. Because a lot of the neighbors have them, And then with the funds they raise, they do things with pit bull adoption. They do a scholarship for every public high school in Lee Summit. And, like pay off student lunch debt.
That's
A
great.
lot of stuff with mental health. And just they gather the funds and then they have a committee that says where can we do the most good? But it's just such a cool kind of a thing. And this founder she's a really neat person. And it's kind of like I've adopted them as my benefactor for anything I sell out in Lee Summit. I do a benefactor for the Friends of the WHS Courtyard because I've organized some pretty big makeovers over there.
Okay. Sure.
And so, like, buy a house with me and, I'll donate to Project Happiness or to Winnetonka for their courtyard, things like that. But
Yep.
probably done a lot more with Project Happiness in that regard. And it just, like I said, like they put signs in yards. I want to put signs in yards.
Yeah.
Because that's how I'm able to do some of the fun things we do. My second career. Yeah.
Well, I'd say that's 2 podcasts in a row where we hit home runs with our guests.
Yeah, we didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Thank you so
That's-
much, Joe, for coming.
Yes. That's why we want guests on here because
Fun to catch
especially
up.
like you're so well spoken and you're so used to I say media. You've done this so many times. You're like schooling us. I love it.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
You guys do a really good job, and
Oh.
I appreciate you having me. This was a lot.
Cut it out.
This was a lot of fun. No, I like binge watched. I think I caught you guys in Florida, and I was like, man, this is really good, and it's very relatable because we're all the same age, same live in the same area.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have another podcast that I that I have that relatability, or also that I've like binge listened to all of them
Yeah.
after I found you guys. And so, it's really cool to actually, come on here really early in the beginning ramp up of what you guys are doing. And I
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
there's
Thank
always-
you for reaching out.
Yeah.
Once I saw that, I'm like, yes,
It's
get Joe on here. Yeah,
been a lot of-
definitely.
It's been a lot of fun, for sure.
Well, thank you. Thank you for
Good.
coming.
We'll make it happen again sometime because there's so much more that we could catch up on. So here's to 30 years right around the corner.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Joe. Joe Blackshear.